The cafe was bustling with the soft hum of chatter and the comforting scent of freshly brewed coffee. Anna sat by the window, her fingers nervously tracing the rim of her cup. It was a quiet corner where she could think, away from the chaos of her thoughts. It had started a week ago when she first noticed that Liam, her boyfriend of 3 years, had become distant. He was answering texts with curt replies, canceling their usual weekend plans, and his once effortless affection now felt strained. A forced smile, a half-hearted kiss. She had tried to brush it off. Maybe he was stressed from work or overwhelmed with his upcoming project deadlines. But the nagging feeling in her chest refused to quiet down. She couldn't shake the memory of the faint whiff of perfume on his jacket 2 days ago, scent she didn't wear. Anna's phone buzzed, pulling her from her spiraling thoughts. It was her best friend, Jess. Any updates? Jess texted. She had been Anna's confidant since the beginning, urging her to follow her gut and get to the bottom of Liam's odd behavior. Not yet, Anna typed back, but I'm meeting him tonight. Let's see if he slips up. Jess's reply came almost instantly. Stay strong. You deserve the truth, no matter what it is. Anna pocketed her phone, glancing at the clock. It was 6:45 p.m. Liam had promised to meet her at their favorite Italian restaurant at 7. She took a deep breath, steeling herself for the confrontation she'd been dreading. The restaurant was dimly lit, its romantic ambience clashing with Anna's somber mood. She arrived first, as always, and chose a table near the back. The waiter poured her a glass of water, but her appetite was non-existent. Her heart raced with every passing minute. Liam walked in at 7:15, his usual confident stride faltering slightly when he spotted her. He was dressed in a crisp white shirt, but Anna noticed the faint lipstick stain on the collar. Her stomach churned. Hey, he greeted, leaning down to kiss her cheek. She turned her head just enough for it to land awkwardly on her temple. You're late, she said, trying to keep her tone even. Sorry, got caught up at work, he replied, sliding into the seat across from her. His phone buzzed, and he quickly flipped it over, face down on the table. The gesture didn't escape Anna's notice. Work, huh, she said, raising an eyebrow. You've been pretty busy lately. Liam's eyes flickered, but he forced a chuckle. Yeah, it's been hectic. You know how it is. Anna nodded slowly, studying his face. There was something off about him tonight, an edge of guilt lurking behind his usually charming demeanor. Liam, is there something you want to tell me? She asked, her voice steady but firm. He froze for a fraction of a second, barely perceptible, but Anna caught it. What do you mean? He asked, his tone defensive. You've been acting different, she said. Distant, distracted. And there's this. She gestured toward his collar. Lipstick, really. Liam's hand flew to his collar, his face flushing red. Oh, it's probably from my coworker, Sarah. He faltered, scrambling for words. She's very touchy. You know how some people are. Anna stared at him, her stomach twisting. She wanted to believe him, wanted to cling to the trust they had built over 3 years. But the cracks were widening, and she couldn't ignore them anymore. Do you think I'm stupid? She asked, her voice rising slightly. Liam's eyes darted around the room, as if searching for an escape. Anna, you're overthinking this, he said, reaching for her hand. She pulled away. Am I? She challenged. Because I'm starting to think there's someone else. Her words hung in the air like a thunderclap. Liam's expression shifted, a flicker of panic, quickly masked by a forced calm. That's ridiculous, he said, his voice trembling slightly. You're being paranoid. Anna's chest tightened. She pulled her phone from her bag, her fingers trembling as she opened the gallery. She had debated whether to do this, but now she knew she had no choice. Then explain this, she said, sliding the phone across the table. The screen displayed a photo Jess had taken 2 days ago at a nearby park. Liam was there, sitting on a bench with a woman Anna didn't recognize. They were laughing, their heads close together. His arm was draped casually around her shoulders. Liam's face drained of color. Anna, I can explain. Don't, she interrupted, her voice breaking. Just don't. I deserve better than your lies. Tears welled in her eyes, but she refused to let them fall. She stood up, grabbing her bag. The restaurant seemed to blur around her as she made her way to the door. She didn't look back. That night, Anna sat alone in her apartment, staring at the city lights outside her window. Her heart ached, but there was a strange sense of relief beneath the pain. She had confronted the truth, no matter how much it hurt. Her phone buzzed with a message from Jess. "Proud of you. You'll get through this." Anna smiled faintly, wiping away a stray tear. She didn't know what the future held, but she knew one thing for certain: she deserved someone who valued her, who wouldn't betray her trust. And she wouldn't settle for anything less.